Hi all, welcome to Qlikshare.com. In this video, I'll show you how to optimize the search object in Qlikview. Search object is generally quicker if you are using a small data set. However, if you have a very large data set, very large can be anything, but let's say that you have more than 100 or 200 million rows and you have many number of columns with loads of distinct values. In that case, search can be slow. There's a simple technique to optimize the search object and make it faster and also make it more intuitive from user's perspective. So let's see how we can do that. So I have this Qlikview application, which is basically a demo application, and this has, I think, 400 million rows and it has like around 80 plus columns, and there are a lot of distinct values. So this is a very good example to see the performance of the search object before optimizing it and also after optimizing it. So let's get started and let's see how we can optimize the search object. Before I jump ahead and optimize this search object, let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me right click, new sheet objects, and let's click on search object, and you can just leave this to all fields. And if you see, there are loads and loads of fields here, and let me select this, loads of fields, and let me go back and select all fields. Now let's go ahead and search something. Let's say that I wanted to search probably new. It's taking some time. Yes, it's taking long time to search. Basically, this might be annoying for the user when they're trying to search something very simple. Right? So it came back, but it doesn't matter. I didn't include the N alphabet. It doesn't matter, to be honest, but it took a long time, right? Let's see how we can optimize this. So let me hit escape here, and I'll create a simple variable here by going to variable overview window, and I'll add the variable here. Let me call this v my search fields, right? And let me click on OK for now. Let me add a text box here. So be my search fields. There's nothing in there. Perfect. And now let me duplicate this by holding the control key, and let me go back to properties again, and under properties now I'll write the simple function, just get field selections, right? And there are three parameters to it. First one is the field name, and the second one is the value separator, and then the third one is the maximum number of values, right? So the field name, this can be a data island, or this you can use the dollar field. For now I'll use dollar field. You'll understand in a bit. I'll use dollar field. So this dollar field is a system field, the metadata which Qlikview provides. This has all the fields within our data model, all the field names to be specific. Okay, and let me hit comma, and then let's separate it by using a comma again. So I need single quotes because it's a string separator, and then comma again. So the third parameter is, I'll put the values as 100 because I know that I have around 80 fields. So the third parameter basically says that how many fields or how many field values do you want to display, right? So I'm saying that maximum is 100, so that's fine. Hit OK and hit OK, and obviously nothing comes up because we've not selected anything. So let me add the field. So let's add system field, which is dollar field, and let me drag this, make this bigger, right? So now if I go ahead and select something, there we go. So it's adding the fields and it has a comma separator. All right, so let me also try and increase the size of this. Yeah, so this is all we need. So what we're going to do is, now let's copy this expression. So we know that this expression works. Copy this. Let's go to the variable overview window, Control Alt V shortcut. Scroll down and let's look for the v my search fields. There we go. And let's paste this expression in there. And don't forget to keep the equal to sign at the beginning because the behavior differs if you don't include the equal to sign. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit OK. And now if you see, you get the same values, the same basically. So now this variable is working. So what we're going to do is, let's go to the search properties, search object properties, and instead of list of fields, now we can include that variable. And let me say v my search fields, and then hit apply and hit OK. So let me clear this, right? And then let's go ahead and search something. Let's search for new again. Nothing comes up because you've not selected anything here. You've not selected anything from your metadata, which is system fields or dollar field, right? So, however, if I go ahead and select developer and then probably city and one more category name and category type, now instead of searching across the entire model, you're only searching within these four fields. So you can say new, and then you can say there's city name starting with new, and then there's a developer name starting with new. Or you can, in fact, don't put anything, then you will see all the combinations. So you are able to search based on these 4 fields. And you can add them on the fly. If you wanted to add more fields, go ahead and add them and go back and search. This works perfect. So this approach is much better rather than searching for all the fact fields, right? You don't want to be searching in your sales or quantity and all of that stuff. So you can, this is just a high level idea. What you can do is you can create variables, and then you can give option to users to select the fields they wanted to search, and then they can do the search. It might look like it's in one more additional step, but it will drastically improve the performance, and the query and the CPU processing time and all of that will have drastic impact. The one more idea might be you wanted to create a couple of variables with some predefined fields there, which can be only dimension fields, and that's the starting point for the user. And if they can't find what they're searching, then they can go ahead and include more and more fields. Either you can create one field, or you can create a group of fields by clustering this set of fields with a specific group name. Then you can get the list of fields based on the group selection. I hope this makes sense. So this is a simple, straightforward way of optimizing the search object when you are dealing with the large data sets. Okay, I hope this helps. Just to remind you, I regularly update my blog with Qlikview question of the day. So you can go ahead and answer Qlikview questions and then get an instant result, and you can compare with other developers. This is like a simple quiz, and I'll update the questions like every 2 days or 3 days. So all you need to do is go to my blog. So if I go open a new session, there we go, and then click on QQ OTD, which is Qlikview question of the day. There we go, we have the quiz here. So I've already asked like 212 questions. This is the 213th question. You can access all the historical questions from these links. I hope all of this helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.